Hey everybody, DJ Chance here. Now in today's video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing and initial thoughts of this. The Hercules DJ Control Inpulse T7, the white edition that just came out. So let's get this sucker open and see what we've got inside of here. All right, here we go. Let's get rid of my trusty blade. DJ Control Inpulse T7 White Edition. All right. So far so good. No surprises. No Brazilian wandering spider comes out to bite me. We're good. And here it is. Looks good so far, but it's the box. Let's get it open. All right. Let's get this thing open. All right. Whoa. That probably wasn't smart to open it that way. Luckily, the controller didn't fall out. Oh, wow. Very nice. Loving the USB cord. Look at that. It's one of those heavy gauge braided cables. Feels nice. It feels substantial. Like it's heavy. And it feels like this is going to do the job. You won't get a cheap cable with this thing. And it's fairly long. It's probably about 4 feet across. Yeah, the table's 4 feet. It extends just past the table, maybe 2 inches past. So yeah, that's a good length cable. I'll probably still use a chroma cable for it. Actually, I don't even need it. I just noticed they have the ferrite blocks right here. I don't need a chroma cable. All right. So what do we have here? We have DJ Academy featuring the DJ Coach. Follow the 7-day course. Interesting. I'm going to take a DJ course. I don't know all that much. What is this, a quick start guide? Yeah, pretty much. And this is what exactly? Warranty cards, maybe? Yeah, warning, safety instructions. Okay. Oh, this separates. I didn't have to pull the whole thing out. So, I mean, in reality, you could use this box to transport this thing until you get a case. Let's see. I don't want to rip the plastic. I'm glad I looked to see if there was tape. This is one of the things that made me really like the controller. It brings it to that next level where you're having XLR cables. So it kind of transitioned it from being a consumer product, really, like some controllers that just have RCA, beginner products. This one, at the price point, having XLRs, that's good. You get a nice, clean signal. So here it is. This thing's very light. It's 11 pounds. It weighs the same as my Pioneer DDJ SX2, which is really good. I'm actually going to put it next to each other so we can get a size comparison between my actual daily use controller. The platters are very tight. They're not going to spin around. That's due to the belt drive mechanism. Okay, so what else do we have here? Looks like we've got just another little flyer for the DJ Coach. I don't know what's in here, but this box is actually glued to the rest of the box. Okay, we have the slip mats. You get 2 slip mats in there. All right. All right, and then these are the records. I should have known that they came with records, and they're white. That I did not know. I did not realize that the little control records were little white 45s. All right, I like it. That's a nice touch. I like that the records snap on too, so you can keep them on here. I was worried for a second that I would have to remove them, but they click on. Let's get rid of that box. So I think they really intended this to be a transport case temporarily, because they even glued this box here so it wouldn't move. That way your records don't move if you decide to put them back in these sleeves. But let's be real here. I don't know of anyone that's going to take the records off of this type of controller. So initial thoughts here. I do like the white records. I like the way it looks. I like a white controller because in a dark club environment, you're going to be able to tell which knobs you're grabbing for really easily. I like that it's got a nice long pitch fader. It looks about the length of a normal pitch, like on a turntable. I'd have to measure it, but this looks about the length of like a Technique 1200. It's nice and tight. It's got the center detent. I never liked the center detent. I wish everything was like the 1200 MK3, because those had they didn't have a detent at 0. I don't like that. Usually when you move it slightly off of the click, it could jump up a lot of percentage, where if it was just a smooth 0 and no locking detent there, you'd get a much smoother transition if you're trying to get a really precise mix. All right, so that's about it. That's all we have here. I mean, you've got everything we need. I'm going to test it out now, put it through its paces, and then I'll come back to you and give you guys a comparison. I did say I was going to put the DDJ SX right next to it so we can get a size comparison. So my DDJ SX2 is just a little bit. I mean, it's barely noticeable. I mean, look at. You can see right there, it's just a smidge, maybe 3/8 of an inch. Very, very small amount. You just get much bigger wheels on the Hercules T7. Looks like the T7's a little more shallow than the Pioneer, but the T7 is up higher, and that's without the feet that are underneath it. So let me get this SX2 out of the way. I just wanted to give you guys a nice size comparison. They're pretty much the same size. They're exactly the same weight, or close to it. I believe that this controller is 11 pounds, and the DDJ SX2 is 11.76, but it feels about the same. Very light for having spinning platters, I gotta say. Speaking of the height of this thing, you can see that underneath it has these pop-out legs. This way it puts the controller even higher and closer to you. It's got handles on the side cut out, so it makes it easier to carry. And now it's up at a much higher level than the Pioneer. I don't have to bend my back. If I can almost perfectly put my arms straight and on the platters flat. You can see my fingers are all pretty much flat on here. That's good. That's good that it's up high. In there is going to be the belt. So if you need to change the belt or whatever reason later on, you can service it. And it's fairly simple to put on the new belt. One other thing I forgot to mention that was in the box, the power supply. I didn't see a power supply at first, so I was like, wow, this giant thing in the platters work off of just USB power? That's impressive. But nope. I like it. It comes with a Euro plug. Well, I'm probably never going to use that unless I move back to England. And that's it. Power supply with a very long cord. And the power brick. I like how they always take this out of the controller. This way they can tell you, oh, the controller only weighs this much. And then they put a giant power brick separate. They should just have it built in. So that's it. Quick unboxing and initial thoughts. I mean, it's very pretty. I like that it's got rubber pads here. I was hoping that they were rubber and not plastic. But so far, For the $6.99 price, this thing is very competitive in the market, and it's the only one at this price point that actually has spinning platters. Unless you go buy like a used Rain 1, you might find one for about 800 bucks. So this is still cheaper. It's good looking so far, lightweight, long pitch throw. So let me put this thing through its paces, and then I'll get to my review, and I'll see you guys in the next video.